The land of Vietnam in Vietnamese language means land and water. This follows that Vietnamese people's life is linked to the vast sea. Studies of Vietnam Sea in the past 80 years by the National Institute of Oceanography show
cái thể hưng thịnh của Việt Nam không thể tách rời với một chiều dài bờ biển.
Vietnam's prosperity is inseparable from its 3,260 kilometer coastline, covering an area of more than 1 million square kilometers and a half-million kilometers of continental shelf. Underneath are abundant natural resources, minerals, especially oil and gas, seafood, maritime transport, as well as ecotourism. The Central region in particular, due to its special topological features and oceanographic conditions, create potential economic sources. In 1922, the Indo-Chinese Maritime Product Service was established in Nha Trang, Khánh Hòa province. In 1930, it changed its name into Indo-Chinese Oceanographic Institute, and to present day, Vietnam Institute of Oceanography. The institute studies the natural habitat, the maritime ecology, biotechnology, and conducts aquaculture as well as coastal management. Cửa Lò in Nghệ An province is the starting point of the finest beaches of central Vietnam. Nghệ An is also the birthplace of President Ho Chi Minh. Quang Binh province starts with the Hoành Sơn mountain range that reaches out to the sea. On its peak is Hoành Sơn Gate. At the mountain foot, a modern tunnel going through the Ngang Pass has just been completed. Most central provinces are located along the coast. This enables local people to earn a living from fishing. Phong Nha, Kẻ Bàng in Quang Binh province has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage Site with a complex of 300 magnificent caves and grottos and several underground rivers that flow to the East Sea. The Trans-Asia Bridge program of regional countries was held in Quang Tri province with the famous Hiền Lương Bridge, which was the demarcation line dividing North and South Vietnam for 20 years. The Hương, or Perfume River, is poetic. The river runs through the former imperial capital of Huế, a city of splendid view like the land of Vietnam in miniature. In 1993, Huế was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site with more than 300 architectural projects such as cathedrals, palaces, mausoleums, pagodas, pavilions and garden houses. Huế is a famous tourist destination. Sculptors from many countries worldwide have brought here artworks on the land, people and sea of romantic Huế. from Hue City, tourists should call at beautiful beaches of Thuận An, Cảnh Dương and Lăng Cô. At the foot of Hai Van Pass, the country's longest and modernist tunnel is under construction to have vehicles avoid passing the dangerous pass. Da Nang is a coastal city which was established in 1888 with the French name of Turan. Today, Da Nang is a major economic and tourist center of the whole country. Central Vietnam, with capes and peninsulas jutting out to the sea, is endowed by nature with deep bay and lagoons which are ideal for seaports. With the Thiên Sa Sea Harbour and the Han River Port, Da Nang has become one of the biggest port cities of Vietnam. Off the coast of Da Nang is Hoàng Sa or Paracels Archipelagos. Legend has it that since time immemorial, a huge dragon flew inland from the sea. It laid 5 eggs which were hatched into 5 mountains called Ngũ Hành. Ngũ Hành mountains boast many beautiful caves and pagodas. Tam Thai and Linh Ứng are the most popular. Huyền Không Cave with stalactites and stalagmites of different shapes and strange figures and a big Buddha statue creates mysterious, unreal feelings to visitors. Located by the sea coast, the traditional craft village of Non Nước was established in the 18th century. From the marble stone of Hành Sơn Mountains, deft hands of creative artisans have made many delicate arts and crafts. Cù Lao Cham in Quang Nam province is home to a beautiful beach and abundant seafood. This is a site when a sunken ancient ship was discovered with many rare and valuable porcelain and ceramic ware of Vietnam on board. Cửa Đại, some 5 kilometers from Hội An town, is an ideal beach. From the 16th century, Hội An was a major commercial harbor known as Phai Pho, which was very familiar to Asian and European traders. Remaining cultural relics still bear imprints of a golden time gone by. The oldest bridge in Hội An is the Lai Viễn Bridge, also known as Pagoda Bridge, built by Japanese traders in the 16th century. The pagoda on the bridge, with a special design, worships a genie who protects the area and brings happiness to people. Pagoda and ancient streets, restaurants, clan-worshipping shrines make up 1,360 cultural relics of Hội An. Besides, the ancient town still preserves traditional customs and habits, food culture, which are valuable intangible relics. In 1999, Hội An was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage. On the full moon night, according to the lunar calendar, the ancient town switches off all electric lights. Houses and streets are all decorated with lantern lights, creating colorful glamour and mysterious beauty of Hội An. Tourism services with all modern comfort, yet harmony to the surrounding setting, make Hội An an original worthwhile tourist destination of Vietnam. The cultural relic of My Sơn boasts more than 70 architectural projects built between the 7th and 13th centuries, where the site was the most important center of the ancient Champa kingdom. The Quang Ngai town, close to the sea estuary, is home to the ancient citadel of Châu Sa and the famous Sa Huỳnh beach. In the course of historical evolution, on the path of development southwards, Vietnamese people created the Sa Huỳnh civilization in the central region. Vestiges and objects excavated from the area all belong to the Metal Age in the 1st century BC. Later, the Cham people inherited the Sa Huỳnh civilization and created the Champa civilization. Other civilizations uncovered in central provinces show that the Champa civilization with strong identities fared well during the period. For generations, the coastal population have been living on fishing. Today, deep-sea fishing has been growing to tap larger sources of fish in the open sea. Quang Ngai province is home to Dung Quất deep sea port, which is in the making. With large state investments, Dung Quất will soon become a petroleum port and a major oil refinery of Vietnam. The complex will serve as a springboard for economic development of Quang Ngai and other central provinces. Vietnam's sea is on a favorable transport corridor in the Pacific Ocean. Vietnamese seaports will therefore provide great sources of revenues for the country. Quy Nhơn is also a major port of Bình Định province and central Vietnam. In the 9th century, the Cham people built Thị Nại citadel and Thị Nại port in the land of Quy Nhơn, which was the biggest cosmopolitan town to the kingdom of Champa for 5 centuries. The land of Bình Định is home to Cha Ban citadel, the last imperial capital of the Champa kingdom, which lasted between the 11th and 15th centuries. In the citadel, there remain many relics and vestiges of the Cham, including the 20-meter-high Cảnh Thiên Tower with smart architecture and sculpture. In 1778, Nguyễn Nhạc came over and settled in the area and changed its name into Emperor Citadel. A big museum and a memorial site were built to pay tribute to national hero Nguyễn Huệ in his native village of Bình Thạnh, Tây Sơn district. The relic site is dedicated to the 3 brothers Nguyễn Nhạc, Nguyễn Huệ and Nguyễn Lữ, and Nguyễn Huệ resounding victories. Martial art of Bình Định and the combative drumbeats of Tây Sơn troops remain today, which revive a glorious chapter of the Tây Sơn movement headed by King Quang Trung Nguyễn Huệ. Nguyễn Huệ was a genius military leader who was very keen on water combat. It was likely because he was born in Bình Định, a coastal province of central Vietnam. The population of Bình Định have a tradition of heroism, staunchness and valiance, who are experienced in building fishing boats and vessels. Gành Ráng is a beautiful scenic spot with several beaches, the best one being Hoàng Hậu or Queen Beach. On the hillside lies the grave of a great Vietnamese poet, Han Mac Tử. He was born in Quang Binh province and died at 27 in Bình Định, another central coastal province of Vietnam. Most fishing villages of central Vietnam are smothered in coconut leaves. Locals' life is closely linked to the sea and the freshening coconut milk. The coconut provides multi profits. Coconut coir is used to make ropes. Coconut leaves are used as cake wrapping or house roofs. Coconut milk is a freshening drink. Edible oil and soap can also be made from coconut. Coconut dry pancake is a most popular serving in a local drinking party. Đá Đĩa Whirlpool is located on the coast of Phú Yên province with rocks in the shape of heaps of plates put together. Tourists are always amazed at such stone shapes. Phú Yên province is also home to Vũng Rô, a closed bay with a beautiful beach. During the anti-US war, Vũng Rô played a significant role in the Ho Chi Minh Trail in the sea. Located off the coast of central Vietnam, Trường Sa or Spratleys archipelagos are part of Vietnam's territory and are rich in marine resources. Khánh Hòa province is home to Nha Trang, a beautiful seaside city. The province is also home to a major cultural relic, the ancient citadel of Điện Khánh. Here is the grave of Dr. Yat Sen, a Swiss scholar of French nationality. His ardent love for science earned him strong love and respect from Vietnamese people. The Museum of Marine Organisms displays more than 20,000 samples of nearly 7,000 marine organisms and more than 6,000 species of algae and water plants. The museum also displays the skeleton of a huge whale, 26 meters long, with 48 spiral joints, which attract visitors and researchers. The museum still preserves and exhibits traditional and modern fishing tools. The commercial port of Nha Trang has become a busy tourist spot today, from where tourists get aboard ships to scenic spots and islands off the coast of Nha Trang. Nha Trang Aquarium showcases different marine species, representing 2,038 species of fish, 300 species of crabs, 300 species of snails, 75 species of shrimps and lobsters, 7 kinds of squid and cuttlefish, and 653 kinds of algae and water plants of Vietnam's waters. Many of the region's marine minerals and underwater organisms, as well as creatures, can be used to manufacture highly medicinal substances. Sea shrimps and lobsters, making up 75 species, are the second biggest revenue earner after fish. Assorted kinds of shrimps and lobsters are of high economic value. Today, aquaculture thrives in most central provinces to increase supplies for domestic consumption and export. Seafood processing industry helps improve local living standard. Arts and crafts made from marine products provide favorite souvenirs for all those who are fond of seas. In recent years, more and more foreign tourists come to Vietnam because the country, in their eyes, is a safe and beautiful destination with hospitable Vietnamese people. Nha Trang City is rated one among the top 29 seaside towns in the world. It appeals to visitors for its picturesque scenery, beautiful beaches, kind-hearted people, and all four seasons full of sunshine. Nha Trang is green, clean, and beautiful. It's aided by modern and comfortable tourist services. In addition to seafood as a great source of revenue, white sand of central Vietnam is tapped to make glassware and crystals. As well, local people annually export hundreds of thousands of tons of salt from seawater. Carbonate water of 30 degrees Celsius springing from Vĩnh Hào stream is of great healing value. It is manufactured into a popular drink of Vietnam. Binh Thuận is the southernmost province of central Vietnam, famous for its specialties of fish sauce. Fish sauce from Binh Thuận and Phan Thiết is exported to many countries worldwide. In Phan Thiết city of Binh Thuận province, there is Đức Thanh School. Built in 1908, the school witnessed one of its teachers, Nguyễn Ái Quốc, leaving for Saigon to get aboard a foreign ship to seek a way to liberate the country. The man later became President Ho Chi Minh. Mũi Né is the last beach of central Vietnam. This is a magnificent resort area with beaches, sand dunes, rivers, streams, and charm towers. With a large number of hotels and modern tourist facilities, Mũi Né is becoming a favorite destination for visitors from far and near. With advantages of the climate, natural resources and beauty, diligent and creative people, Central Vietnam Sea is becoming an important tourist and economic venue of the country. The sea will bring a life of plenty and a bright future to people of Central Vietnam.